guys. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to make training a part of your everyday routine. Everybody's so busy and it's hard sometimes to block out those times, to train your dog. So there's constant ways that you can work this into your everyday schedule and be working on these behaviors. Again, puppies, older dogs that aren't trained yet should never be getting anything for free. If they're going to get something that they want, food, toys, affection, anything, they got to earn it. That's how these behaviors are going to get stronger, all right? Once they learn that you have access to the resources that they want, and they're only going to get them when they do the behaviors that are expected, they're going to start doing those. Pharaoh he's going to be 8 this year, and it's a constant training process, okay? I don't sit down and train him, say, as I would a puppy, but for example, when I cut his food, this is his hot dogs and cheese for the week. I put his Kongs and things like that. He knows if he lays in a downstay, he's going to be rewarded. And we do this every time. It's a great way to avoid counter surfing, especially for puppies that are just learning. If they like to keep jumping up on the counters, if you do this with them every time, they're going to start learning that when they come into the kitchen, being on the floor, that's where they're going to be rewarded, all right? Not jumping up at the counter and trying to grab things. So I have the hot dogs and cheese, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put Pharaoh in a downstay, and I'm going to reward him not every 10 seconds, every 20 seconds. I like to change it up. They never know when it's coming. So say I'll do it after 5 seconds. And then I'll make him wait a minute. And then I'll do 20 seconds. And then 18 seconds. I always like to vary it up. Keeps them on the tip of their toes and wonder, when is it coming, when is it coming? Makes that behavior really, really strong. Okay, so we're going to start. Pharaoh, down. Okay. So, I'm going to start cutting this. Okay. This is string cheese, by the way, he loves. So, I'm going to give him one. Okay. A few seconds. Now, I usually make him wait a little bit. Okay, again, if you're working with a puppy or a dog that's new to the stay behavior, you're going to have to do it much, much more frequently in the beginning. And you will see as time goes on, the more you do it and the more you vary the time that they wait, they're going to get it longer and longer and longer. It takes practice, just like anything. So, hang in there and don't think, like I told many of you, that you're going to be rewarding your dogs as frequently in the beginning, that you will later on. Too bad. Okay. All right. So now we got the hot dogs. All right. Now this time, I'm kind of making him wait a little longer than usual. All right, than we did in the beginning. So in the beginning, got one after about 5 seconds, and it was a little bit longer. Okay. What you can also do, what I like to do, is surprise the dog with a jackpot every once in a while. Like if he waits for a longer period, say a minute or whatever while we're doing this, I'll give him like a nice little chunk like this, okay? Again, keeps that behavior fresh. He's going to keep doing this, all right? And he's going to do it for longer and longer and longer. And again, I have to cut these hot dogs and cheese anyway, so I'm just making this a training session for him. 7.5 years old, he still can train, right? Because if you look outside, it's snowy, it's cold, it's about 7 degrees today, and we're not going outside today. So either I give him mental stimulation or he's going to drive me crazy. Okay? So this way, it's a win-win. I'm getting my work done, I'm getting this food cut up, he's being trained, he's getting tired, really. I mean, he's trained, but he's getting tired, he's having to think. Okay, so it's just so good in so many ways. And anytime you can do this, that you can make training a part of your everyday life, do it. Because that's how the dog is going to learn best. Okay? So if you have any questions about this, definitely let me know. Okay? And again, just keep in mind you want to vary the time that you reward. And sometimes, like, you know, I'll make him go a couple minutes. It depends. Again, beginner to stay, or puppy, much more reinforcement. It'll, you know, get much easier. As you can see, I mean, he knows he doesn't need it right away. And usually then what I'll do at the end is to get him out of the stay. You want to use a release word, I usually say, okay, 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 good boy.